They discovered it, they read it, and they applied it. It's the golden thread that connects the titans of the self-development industry, the source that spawned millions of millionaires, the original blueprint to success.
Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Think and Grow Rich.
Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. It's a classic. A classic.
And I love Think and Grow Rich. I love it. It's right here. I mean, it's one of my favorite books of all time.
Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
This material is what changed my life. This is the material I study every day. From being an immigrant woman, coming from poverty, and really coming to America and literally achieving the American dream. I can't even tell you how grateful I am for this man, for what he did for me and my family.
Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve.
People don't realize is that when we let our ego get in our way, ego is the loss, the fear of loss. So need to be right, the need to be offended, the need to be hurt, fearful. When that trajectory changes, what happens is you continually go the wrong way. So my job as a coach is to say, let's get into the enjoyment of the direct pursuit of my potential. Right? And so when the light went on, it was not about the potential of making money and being an entrepreneur, which is one of my specialties. And I said to him, look, this is an opportunity now to show how great you really are. We can't let the outside voices, right, determine our success. The happiness that we have comes within. Why are you going to give that control to somebody else?
Thoughts become things. And I always wonder, why did no one teach us this? Why did we not learn this in school? Why did we not learn this from our families? If you make your study a priority, your life will change.
And I came up with 4 really valuable things that I took stock in. And the first one was gratitude. Simple gratitude. Although I grew up with nothing, I was always grateful. Throughout the whole process of consistently, persistently pursuing my potential, I was grateful. It made my past better, my present brighter, and my future even brighter than that. In fact, I tell people all the time, if you want to change your life, change your employee's life, your family life, it's very simple. 2 words, say thank you.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Napoleon Hill Institute training. Every Wednesday we will be here, and today we're going to talk about one of my favorite guides to success, one in which I'm sure was inspired by Napoleon Hill, the great coach John Wooden's Pyramid of Success, and our Napoleon Hill interpretation of the Pyramid of Success. That can help us all. And this pyramid has changed me. It's so powerful, the Pyramid of Success. When we, Warren Moon and I, were working with Andrew Luck at his senior day at Stanford, and we went into the cafeteria to sit down with Andrew, up on the wall in Stanford's cafeteria was the Pyramid of Success. Even though John Wooden is the most renowned NCAA coach of all time and UCLA's greatest basketball coach of all time, Stanford's #1 competitor being UCLA, still paid homage to the incredible works of John Wooden and the Pyramids of Success. I'm going to let Nick real quickly set the room. He's had a long month this week and a long week yesterday, but he's hanging in there. We're getting ready for a big, big trip, and I'm going to let him go ahead and set the room for the training today. Please, by the way, if you like the guide exercise on this Pyramid of Success training, email me, david@dmeltzer.com. Nick of WAM, it's all yours. What do you say?
I
Say happy Wednesday, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Napoleon Hill Institute training. As David had mentioned, today's training topic is the pyramid of success, and I know everybody's going to want the guide and exercise, so make sure to reach out to David directly, david@dmeltzer.com. All you got to do is email him. And of course, as we are getting started, let's make sure to invite all of our friends, family, colleagues, anybody that would benefit from this incredible training, whether you're joining us online, as of course we are live everywhere, as well as live here in the Breakfast with Champions, the best room and community on Clubhouse. And last but most certainly not least, before we get started here with the Pyramid of Success training, we always want to take the opportunity to invite but not obligate this incredible community to come and join us in person, whether it's tomorrow in Secaucus, New Jersey for the Aspire Business Tour with all of our friends like Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, or David Goggins, Andrew, Cordell, Eddie Wilson, and so many more. Then we're on to back-to-back SoFi Stadium masterminds, one with the incredible Wolfgang Puck and many others, and the other for the Saints and the Texans game coming up. And then we venture on to what is Phoenix, South Dakota, and then even into, hold on here,
Idaho.
I'm losing my train of thoughts. Then we go to, we have South Dakota, we have San Diego, we have Minneapolis, Los Alamitos, and Boise, Idaho, folks. If that is not a lot to keep up with, that's why you need the text reminders of where we're going to be. So join our text community, which is just 949-298-2905. Once again, just 949-298-2905. And for all of our friends here on Clubhouse, I'll make sure to both put David's email as well as that text community in the chat. And without further ado, Mr. Meltzer, it is all yours, my friend. Teach us about the Pyramid of Success.
Once again, this is the Napoleon Hill Institute training. Email me, david@dmeltzer.com, for this exercise, our guides and books. This pyramid of success is used by the greatest leaders in the world, not just our country, not just in sports, because success isn't a leap. It's a structure. It's a culture that we build brick by brick until excellence becomes inevitable. This training is about that structure, that culture. It's about how we turn values into behaviors, behaviors into culture, and cultures into consistent, persistent, repeatable outcomes. We'll start at the foundation, which is always consistency that creates the behaviors and the pursuit of our potential, leading us to the relationship capital of the community of people that want to help each other and know people that help each other, utilizing accountability to find the lessons through responsibility and attraction and, of course, perception, understanding the collaboration in the infinite loop of giving more, being given more, receive more, and asking for more than more, and, of course, the infinite intelligence, intuition, inspiration, energy that exists, because ceilings that we reach are set by the foundations that we build. Limitations that we have are in the perception or meaning of our past. We'll then move to the heart from this structure, and the heart is full of the skills, the spirit, the perspective, and the confidence, the comfortability. It is where preparation will meet the presence, and repetition turns into conviction. It's where preparation meets the present and repetition turns into your conviction. To finish up, we'll climb to the pinnacle of that pyramid, which encompasses the competitive greatness that Napoleon Hill and John Wooden and many, many others have been inspiring us to be at our best when our best is needed. We want to be at our best when the best is needed, need not be there all the time. Doing our best doesn't mean giving 100% all the time. It includes recovery and access to information, and it includes other areas and definitions of best. Throughout this training, we'll integrate intention of what we do, say, think, feel, and believe, with gratitude and, of course, faith that there's something bigger than us, an infinite, abundant, unified system of thought that loves us, protects us, promotes us, and perfects us. So the way we work will be aligned with who we are And for the sake of what? If you're ready to be more interested than interesting, if you'd like to be a true student of the calendar, if you desire to pursue your potential, not mine, not other people's, not what's missing and not what you don't have, but if you pursue your potential with the consistent, persistent courage, then I promise you one thing that this pyramid will do for you as it has done for me. This pyramid will give us the blueprint to success. The first lesson in the pyramid of success, in the perception of Napoleon Hill and others, is that success isn't a single moment. It's the consistent, persistent pursuit of your potential. It's when our values and habits and relationships align and the results compound without burnout. So many founders that I work with, they are chasing the outcome. They're chasing one big break, one big score, one big success. And we become a student of the calendar by stacking the small wins daily as our pipelines grows, our team's trust deepens, and the interference, the stress decreases, diminishes, and sometimes, if we're lucky, it even dissolves. Alignment in the pyramid of all these different things, values, habits, and relationships that will compound, will effectuate our intention or intensity. When we know our what, our who, our how, our now, and our why, when we know what we want personally, experientially, giving and receiving, and who we can help and who can help us, and how best to use our time, not just non-negotiable time, but the negotiable circumstantial time that we don't expect, we then can prioritize according to where we want to be or better, and enabling us to align the meaning of the past in such direction as well. And that is where we apply our why, as they all are aligned in a single moment. Execution is not a struggle. It feels inevitable in a comfortable, confident manner when alignment will beat the intention and intensity. In order to create that alignment for action and preparing for adjustment, we need to audit our time for alignment leaks. We need to audit our non-negotiable time and make sure that we're taking care of our sleep and our health and our family and our finance and our faith and our study of time and relativity. We need to do this utilizing some centralized repository organized in time. And each day, getting our takeaways through accountability of what we've learned from what we have been responsible for, what we have planned, what we have attracted, what we have unplanned, and of course, how we perceive it. One lesson, one gratitude, one forgiveness, one accountability will create one improvement each and every day, repositing these in a principle that compounds through success in a consistent, persistent pursuit of your potential, not a single moment. Lesson 2, foundation stones. The stones of our foundation, the baseboards of our foundation, the complete security and stability and comfort and confidence that comes from consistency, relationship capital, accountability, collaboration, and inspiration, the infinite energy that exists. I said earlier that our foundations determine our ceilings. That is why our skills and our knowledge are our basement, and our desire will create our ceiling. But it is the foundation that determines the delta. So if your foundation is breaking or low, you will only reach a certain level through the desires that you have. Consistency is that which creates momentum. Relationships will create opportunity. Accountability will build trust, and collaboration will compound or multiply the outcomes. And the inspiration and infinite energy will set the frequency, the vibration that everybody feels that will be directly equated to their awareness to make things easy. When we know when to buy or sell, buying and selling becomes easy. Awareness will dissipate, dissolve, and disappear. The dis-easy, the interference between that which you want and desire and that which you're doing to interfere with it. So many teams that I work with commit to a daily 30-minute deep work. They do value touches with partners and have these 5-minute huddles to create velocity, referrals, and morale together, elevating each other to elevate each other, creating a community of people that are there to help one another and know people that help each other. It's the communication consistently that creates the velocity, the referrals, the morale to allow a culture, a company to rise together. In the foundational stones, the baseboards of success, we need to be more interested than interesting. Curiosity and service will always convert the relationships we have into results. It is curiosity and service that converts the relationships into results. When we have conversations about would it help you if, and do you know anyone that could help me? What are you doing today? What do you like? What don't you like? What's working? What's not working? What do you know and what you don't know? We can provide a valuable service to convert those relationships into results. We need to block our work sessions out in our calendar. I utilize a Monday, Wednesday, Friday routine in order to effectuate a minimum of an hour on Monday, a minimum of 15 minutes on Wednesdays, and a minimum of 2 hours on Friday to convert my relationships relative to my business into results. You can create scoreboards, collaborative scoreboards, measurable, quantifiable criteria in the foundational stones that you have. Begin and end meetings with your values, your practices, your daily habits, your execution model, but of course, always with gratitude. As you should start your day and end your day with 0.1 seconds for free. Elevate your energy, create a peace and ease through saying thank you each and every day as a collective consciousness and your individual day. Lesson 3 on the foundational stones of the pyramid of success is consistency, relationship, capital, accountability, and collaboration and energy. We need to know our skills, our knowledge, and our desires. And so we need to know that the skills and the knowledge that we have need to be developed because it's our basement. I use all the time athletics as a good example that I have a very low basement when it came to football. So although my delta may have been bigger than Ryan Leaf's delta, who's the biggest disappointment or known to be in the NFL, the biggest bust, they say, my delta, my pinnacle, my potential is below Ryan Leaf's basement because his skills and knowledge are so high. And even if his desire was 0, he would always be better than me in a comparative nature. Knowing that that comparison is not of the infinite, but only of the linear, then I need to utilize a self-comparative measure in order to facilitate the development of my skills and my knowledge to continue consistently the desire without the comparative relationship and taking accountability and collaborating with that which I desire. Even if I don't like or love what I love, I still need to collaborate and consistently pursue my potential in it. Our skills will turn effort into excellence. Team spirit turns talent into force. Perspective turns pressure into presence. And confidence turns preparation into decisive action. Before we give our big pitch, Our teams rehearse the tough questions. They align the roles of the collaborative presentation. And they use different breaths to reset the energy in the room. When our stakes rise, we perform, not react. And it is only through preparation of the development of the skills and the knowledge that we have that allows us to perform, not to react. And when we do have an instant of fear and react instantly and obvious to that fear, we then respond with the preparation of a new decisive action without a hiccup, without losing credibility, without interfering with the emotional connection, without confusing the quantitative value that we are articulating. It is this confidence, this comfortability that is earned by repetition. Our perspective is trained by gratitude and empathy and accountability. The GEA will be the emphasis of each day: gratitude, empathy, and accountability. When the work we do is within ourselves, the moment can't take it from us. It'll just detour us in a divine manner to a better place, a better situation, a better performance, not a reaction, an interfering reaction. We need to hold these sessions, for me, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, creating a team charter and execution model based off of the values and behaviors that we agree upon, how we are going to win together. We need to practice our cancel, clear, connect when triggered, when we react to fear, so that we respond in the appropriate manner, utilizing the skills and knowledge that we have prepared for with each and every new challenge that presents itself. As the air gets thinner at the top, we get more prepared and need less air. If you'd like to know how to cancel, clear, connect, I'd be happy to send you that exercises and guide, as well as this training and its exercises and guides to you. Just email me, not to be repetitive and annoying, to david@dmeltzer.com. david@dmeltzer.com. Lesson 4, the pinnacle. Competitive greatness. Clutch impact. Understanding there's a difference to be your best when you need to be your best and being your best when you don't need to be your best. Being your best when you don't need to be your best isn't your best because you have misprioritized or misutilized your inspiration, your energy. So many times people get confused that markets reward those that are at their best when their best is needed, not their best when it's not. Clutch moments define careers, companies, and communities. Markets reward those who are the best when the best is needed, not the best all the time. That'll burn you out. Clutch moments will define your career, your company, and your community. When in a cash crunch, which every entrepreneur has been in, or you're not an entrepreneur, that's from Bezos to Elon Musk down. Read Walter Isaacson and his background and biographies of each of these individuals, Einstein and all the great entrepreneurs, Jobs and Gates, all have been in a cash crunch at one time or another. Why? Because they're an entrepreneur. All, by the way, are students in Napoleon Hill. All, by the way, are students of the success pyramid. It is leadership that will communicate the truth by being annoying, repetitive, and honest. We need to prioritize impact activities, behaviors, utilizing our calendars, and execute on the practiced plan. Preparing for adjustment, of course. Utilizing the AAA strategy inherent in the pyramid of success of alignment, action, and adjustment. This will secure the runway while your competitors panic. It is clutch impact in this pyramid of success that is alignment in action, skills, passion, and purpose to apply our why, converging it with faith that there's more than enough of everything for everyone. Those who understand there's more than enough of everything for everyone understand that we give more to be given more, to receive more and ask for more than more. So we can give more than more, be given more than more, receive more than more, and ask for more than more. Because those that don't will give more than they receive and end up in a zero-sum game with nothing. Identify your clutch arenas in the next period of time. Create a pregame, an alignment, a mindset message, first move, then create action of doing, saying, thinking, feeling, and believing for each one of these clutch arenas. And then utilize your values and practices in order to execute. Run this same day debrief to bank in the lessons and create divine detours to get you to where you want to be or better, not moving in the wrong direction. Lesson 4, the pinnacle of competitive greatness is within. Clutch impact is what we desire. Lesson 5, the modern application, entrepreneurship, sales, personal growth, and leadership. Principles are that which scales across domains, cultures and companies, clients and families. People don't work for a company, they work for a culture. And culture is a strategy at scale. So many salespeople I work with shift from tricks to trust, discovery rooted in empathy, value articulated correctly in a return on investment that includes a return on emotion, an ROE, and a resonance that follows the ROE that creates the ROI. Follow-ups that teach us, that allow us to be taught and sought rather than nagged. The annoying behaviors of consistent honesty instead of that which is a competitive, comparative, conditional response to a fear that we're reacting to. We need to ask and attract in a quantitative way to utilize the 120 rule, making sure that we're providing $100 worth of value and only asking for 20 back, but giving 120% of value and asking for it, which will create an infinite loop of giving as we give more away accordingly. A translation is necessary in the modern application in entrepreneurship, sales, personal growth, and leadership. Translation is necessary to block in our observable behaviors with our team, our collective consciousness, and be able to create a map, a trajectory, the line where we want to be or better with our customer journey to trust these milestones. We need to invest minimums amount of time daily in a deliberate practice. You'll never, ever regret, never double think investing in yourself. Always double think your material investments. Never double think an investment in self. Always double check a material investment. We hire and promote our lived values, not just the outcomes. Lesson 6 are the core drivers in the pyramid of success, which are your 5 levels of intention of what we do, say, think, feel, and believe. Our gratitude, which takes 0.1 seconds and is free. And of course, our faith in something bigger than us that loves us more than our moms. Intention is that which directs our inspiration, our energy. It's gratitude that expands it and faith that sustains it. While the results will lag behind because there's just a lapse of time between that problem or struggle and the solution that you'll find through the energy, the gratitude, and the faith, the intention, the gratitude, and the faith. It's intention that directs our energy, gratitude that expands it, and faith that sustains it while our outcomes lag. But together we will turn uncertainty, circumstance into options, opportunities, and touches of favor. So many leaders I work with who open their meetings with intention, acknowledge the wins with gratitude, and hold faith in the people and the plans, recover fast from the setbacks or create setups from them. Even though there's no evidence or the evidence is contrary to where they want to be or better, these setbacks turn to setups faster, more inspired, because their intention directs the energy and the gratitude expands it and the faith sustains it. This is how you live in abundance. This is how we empower others to be happy. This is why we utilize the capabilities that we have to create abundance, to make a lot of money, to help a lot of people in that community of people that want to help each other and know people that help each other, and also have a lot of fun by learning to love what we don't like or love about what we don't love. Because service is the ultimate amplifier. It is intention that directs our energy, gratitude that expands it, and faith sustains it, while our outcomes lag behind. The final lesson, the key takeaways and next moves in the pyramid of success, is to take Napoleon Hill's teaching and Think and Grow Rich, Outwitting the Devil, and the success principles, which are the basis of this pyramid. And we start to realize that success is a pyramid, not a ladder. We need to skip a block and the structure wobbles. You can't shortcut. If you take a shortcut, you're going to have to go back to the back of the line. We need to honor the sequence of the pyramid of success. And we need to continually create pressure, intention of doing, saying, thinking, feeling, believing, aligned with the AAA strategy. All of these available for you. I'll give you all the exercises and guides. David@dmeltzer.com. The 120 rule, the AAA strategy, the 5 daily practices, the cancel, clear, connect, all are available. Just email me, ask David@dmeltzer.com. So many teams that I'm working with are growing so fast, but they have weak accountability stalls. When we restore the clear promises and the measurements necessary through time, with our faith, the growth stabilizes and the pyramid is in place and the business surges in an exponential way. There is a scoreboard in business and life, and the scoreboard exists within the context of the shift of the paradigm, and it's called peace. It's called ease, not dis-ease. Ease and peace are the true scoreboard, and it is alignment between who you are, what you do, and how you serve. To prioritize accordingly in that peace, to apply our why, which is more accessible the more we're at ease and at peace. Ease and peace are our true scoreboard. We need to figure out what we're doing to interfere with it. What are you doing to interfere with your score? Let's choose some foundational stones to train for this week. Let's us all pick a heart-leveled multiplier, skills, team spirit, perspective, and confidence, comfortability. And let's build daily habits and practices of knowing our what, our who, our how, and our now to apply our why. These behaviors and execution will make us our best when we need to be our best, and it's available when it's needed most. To perform our best at the best moments will create the exponentiality of our outcomes. There is a pyramid of success. Greatness isn't rewarded. Greatness is compounded. When your foundations in this pyramid are steady, are strong, are aligned, and your heart level skills and knowledge are practiced and prepared through training and teachings and mentorship and coaching, and your purpose, your why is applied, clutch moments stop feeling like pressure and start feeling like proof. Stop feeling the pressure. Let's start feeling the proof. Let this pyramid, based off of the principles of Napoleon Hill, be your operating system. Aligning what you want today aligning the meaning of what you want today, in alignment with where you think you want to be, who you can help and who can help you, and how best can we use the 24 hours that's guaranteed to us each and every day, except for the last day of our life, on how to get the most done and use our best in its best moments and determine our now. 100% of the things you do now and do next get done. It is the antidote to interference. It's the antidote to feeling overwhelmed. It's the antidote to procrastination, which allows us to apply our why. Give 100% when needed. And 100% doesn't mean 100% effort. It could mean 100% alignment or adjustment. Provide more value by giving more, being given more, receiving more, and asking for more than more. And ask with clarity and harmony. Cancel what doesn't serve you. Clear your mindset and connect the opportunities, options, and touches of favor as if you're already there. And let's figure out what you're doing to interfere with it. Block out your time with non-negotiable behaviors and prioritize the circumstances with negotiable behaviors each and every day, and measure it on your calendar and give it forward. Teach it to someone that you lead, serve, and love. Empower them to empower others so that we can change the collective consciousness on the mission of empowering over 1 billion people. I need 1,000 people to empower 1,000, to empower 1,000, to make a lot of money, to live in abundance, to help a lot of community, to join our community of people that want to help each other and know people that can help each other and have a lot of fun. Come and see us in New Jersey. Come and see us in Los Alamitos, SoFi Stadium, the Super Bowl, the Masters, the Kentucky Derbies, the VIP dinners, the meetups, the holding court, the speeches, the interviews, and TV shows. Come and join us in our networking groups. Email me, david@dmeltzer.com, not just for these exercises and guides, but to join us, because when we live in alignment, I promise you there's more than enough of everything for everyone. And our pyramid becomes a legacy. A world-changing mindset, heart set, and handset will outlast the scoreboard. This has been the Napoleon Hill Institute training on the pyramid of success. We are blessed to be here. I look forward to seeing everyone. Once again, if you'd like any of the exercises, guides, or my book, please come and see us again. Nick will go through our calendar. New Jersey is tomorrow. Come and see us at the Aspire Tours, Goggins, Kevin O'Leary, myself, Mike Tannenbaum, so many other people. I think Pace Morby will be there. There's so many of us. Just come join us. David@dmeltzer.com. Get the guides, exercises, and books. David@dmeltzer.com. Text me if you want to get invited to the 200 cities we're going to be in. 949-298-2905. If you don't like to be invited, don't email me and definitely don't text me. 949-298-2905. You're invited, not obligated. Nick of WAM, I know we're going to be doing the Well-Oiled Machine today too podcast. Please close out the training in the room.
Absolutely. And thank you again, David, for another incredible training here today.
Thank you, everyone. Once again, we'll see you in New Jersey. We'll be all around. Please, New Jersey, LA, Phoenix, Dallas, Rapid City, San Diego, Indianapolis, Minnesota, Los Alamitos, and Boise. That's how you get to 200 cities. We'll see you in a couple weeks if you're not going to be there. But we're here every Wednesday, Friday, Monday. See us every day online. Ask questions. Ask for help. David@dmeltzer.com. Get the guides and books from today. David@dmeltzer.com. It's right there. All right, Gigi. Remember, be more interested than interesting. Be kind to your future self and do good deeds. Hit it, Gigi.
They discovered it, they read it, and they applied it. It's the golden thread that connects the titans of the self-development industry, the source that spawned millions of millionaires, the original blueprint to success.
Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Think and Grow Rich.
Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. It's a classic. A classic.
And I love Think and Grow Rich. I love it. It's right here. I mean, it's one of my favorite books of all time.
Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
This material is what changed my life. This is the material I study every day. From being an immigrant woman, coming from poverty and really coming to America and literally achieving the American dream. I can't even tell you how grateful I am for this man, for what he did for me and my family.
Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve.
People don't realize is that when we let our ego get in our way, ego is the loss, the fear of loss. So need to be right, the need to be offended, the need to be hurt, fearful. When that trajectory changes, what happens is you continually go the wrong way. So my job as a coach is to say, let's get into the enjoyment of the direct pursuit of my potential. Right? And so when the light went on, it was not about the potential of making money and being an entrepreneur, which is one of my specialties. And I said to him, look, this is an opportunity now to show how great you really are. We can't let the outside voices, right, determine our success. The happiness that we have comes within. Why are you going to give that control to somebody else?
Thoughts become things. And I always wonder, why did no one teach us this? Why did we not learn this in school? Why did we not learn this from our families? If you make your study a priority, your life will change.
And I came up with 4 really valuable things that I took stock in. And the first one was gratitude. Simple gratitude. Although I grew up with nothing, I was always grateful. Throughout the whole process of consistently, persistently pursuing my potential, I was grateful. It made my past better, my present brighter, and my future even brighter than that. In fact, I tell people all the time, if you want to change your life, change your employee's life, your family life, it's very simple. 2 words, say thank you.